What up, y'all? Today, March 21st, we're 44 minutes in. It is Riley's birthday. And if you don't know, Riley was my younger sibling, Riley Faye Plus. And they died last August. And today they would have been turning 27. And it's annoying they didn't even make it to the 27 club. Like, hey, it's a fun little club of celebrities who died. But that's okay. No, it's not. It's actually deeply fucked up. um, anyway, I still find myself struggling to find the words and even find how I'm feeling or what I'm thinking about. But we do have Riley's old. They loved D&D. They got super into it at the time where I also got exposed to it. And I don't get me wrong, spiritually, I think D&D is awesome and just it's fun. I have had lots of fun doing it. But I don't know if I'm a D&D type of person. And I've really so many of my friends are D&D people and I seem like a shoo-in. Like I'm going to make a D&D game fun. But there's just something about it. I don't know if my attention span works in that way. What I tell people is I know I'm going to be the person who is first to bail on this campaign and it's going to fall apart. And I'm just telling you now, I'm putting up a boundary. I love you. I love fantasy. I love games. I love the concept, but I'm not going to join your campaign. And I think I'm proud of myself that I've been able to put up those boundaries and I know myself. Maybe I'll play some D&D, all my D&D people. Maybe I'll do a one-off, whatever that's called. Anyway, this is going back all to say today's Riley's birthday. They love D&D. I have this notebook, which is D&D campaigns written on it. Classic 70 sheet, one subject notebook. And it's all D&D ideas. And it's honestly, I love just looking at this and just seeing how much they were thinking and putting planning and all this thought, and they always love fantasy and I'm sure D&D with Riley was the best. They even have this one page, predicted flow of the night, and they kind of have here's as a DM what the campaign's going to look like. But I'm going to read my favorite page in here that I found, which is new campaign exclamation mark brainstorming 2 to 4 players ideally. And so this is just written in pencil. They really have good handwriting. I never really noticed that. I just figured they had as crappy as handwriting as I do. What do I want to have? Lush, squishy, sleepy, inviting, deep green, enticing, misleading, confusing, confusing intentions, will saves, making mistakes, getting over mistakes. Will forgiveness work? Is forceful willpower necessary? Will both work? If so, what behind each approach works? Is it self-love? Is it dedication to values? Trusting in yourself? Perhaps each character will get out, but some sooner than others. The longer you stay, the more hurt you get. Possible death, role-playing necessary. I want to challenge characters' core values so they can figure out what their core values are. I need to get to know the characters a little bit first, though. This is just so amazing. I really love this. And that's, after this, there is some more. I'm going to leave it at that, though. Just different ideas, but I just love the way they wrote that. And it's so stream of conscious, and which is beautiful because Riley really had a beautiful mind and so creative and so expansive. And I've really just in my grief, I think I can start to go to the ways in which their mind was hurtful to them, and even finding the negative parts or the aspects of them that were positives, but now we're oh, is that actually this thing that ultimately partially led to their death or whatever? And so even like something like D&D or fantasy, because they did have struggles in the end with like what is reality and being like out of reality. So it's complicated and complex, but ultimately like they just had such a creative, expansive mind, and like everyone loved them for that, and that's like one of the reasons they had such an impactful life, albeit far too fucking short. So yeah, I don't know how today's gonna be. Definitely not gonna be the easiest day in my life, but family's getting together. It's gonna be really lovely. Uh, so who knows? But I hope you enjoyed this reading. See you later.